Okay, we are back with another video on mother wounds. And today we're going to talk about some of the patterns in the global consciousness that have signified the shift to try to rebalance where we are, right? So we have an imbalance, right? Everything is heavily masculine. And so we're trying to slowly bring more balance by adding more femininity into things, okay? So one of the ways that you can kind of do some pattern recognition to understand what the lesson is that humanity is trying to express is by looking at some of the global viral hashtags. So, for instance, 2017, Me Too, right? What was that about? That was about SA and not giving consent and not listening to people when they say no and harming people, right? So, what is that? That is disrespect of the feminine, right? So, we had that movement. Then we went into the hashtag save the children. Well, what are we talking about? We don't want people taking other people's children and trafficking them and doing all this crazy stuff, right? Then we went from that to George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, right? So all of these things are things that are needing to be remedied and rectified based on what we've been doing for the past several thousand years, right? And so now you're seeing a resurgence of topics around where people are being oppressed. And so that's kind of a way to track the trend of what the lessons are currently. Right now, we're in the ego death of celebrities and celebrity idols and not being authentic, right? Pretending that we've done the deep deconstruction work, pretending that we've done the shadow work around racism and all the other things, and people being like, you might have said that on the surface, but in reality, you're doing womp, womp, womp. And not only are they doing womp, 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 but the internet is providing them with receipts, and so is the rest of the world. And it's even to the point where people are actually getting money for this because now abusers are being taken to task financially, which is not something that has really been happening in the past, right? So all of these are ways that the system is self-correcting because human beings, our bodies want to be in homeostasis. Homeostasis means that we are living within an ideal condition for our body. And so your system will always try to correct. And the earth is similar, right? The earth is on the macrocosm, we are on the microcosm. And so she is also self-correcting with us because of the actions that we are doing to each other. They impact her as she impacts us, right? This is symbiosis. And so when you look at what goes viral globally, you see that these are the things that are impacting everyone, not just a specific nation, right? So watermelon lives matter as well. Why does that ring so true to people in other countries? It's because those people have recognized the pattern of oppression and they believe it is wrong. And they know in their heart of hearts that that's not what needs to happen in order for change to come. Okay, and so as we continue to move through these lessons globally, you will see them affected on a small scale in your life. And you will have to then address them as they come up for you so that you can then be able to navigate the rest of the world as well with some empathy and some compassion and some boundaries so that you don't make yourself sick looking at all of it. Because watching the entire world burn is really traumatic, and you have to take breaks from it to preserve yourself, because if you burn out, how can you help anybody else, right? So no pouring from half full cups. Let's fill these cups up before we go out to do something for someone else. Make sure that you doing something for someone else doesn't put you in a deficit. And that's not being selfish. That's being a good steward of your resources and your health and yourself. Okay? So today, if you haven't done anything for yourself, please take time to do something for yourself today. Please sit down and the simplest thing you can do, wrap your arms around yourself and just say, we did it. We did it. Whatever it was, we did it. We made it. We're here. We're still alive. We're still fighting. We haven't decided to not continue forward. And so give yourself that acknowledgement that regardless of how bad it feels sometimes, hey, we did it. We're here still. And then try to soldier on some more. Okay? Hope this works. Hope this helps. And I think we'll talk some more about mother wounds tomorrow. Have a great day.